everyone, it's Tom Karadza and we are on another little road trip. Today we are in Ancaster, Ontario, and we're visiting with longtime Rockstar Inner Circle member Leslie Trotter to talk to her about her business. We like to do these as a way to share what different members are doing outside of real estate. So let's go inside, talk to Leslie and learn about what she's doing. Here we go. Hey everyone, we're inside now. Leslie Trotter is here, waiting miraculously, but just perfectly waiting for our arrival. So Leslie, thanks for hosting us. Before we ask you some questions, I want to do a quick tour. John, come in here and check out some of this stuff. So this is some of your inventory.
It's part of the inventory, yes.
And I gotta ask you, I took a peek at this rock. So we're gonna ask you questions about the product. But this stuff you got to just explain to me right out of the gates here. It's rock sauce.
Totally hyped up topical analgesic.
So really, for pain relief, muscle.
Hot, cold, yeah.
It's like a hot, cold.
It's A5 times 10.
Like, is that not the coolest product right there? Rock sauce. Like that's got to be.
It looks kind of menacing.
It looks awesome. Yeah. There's something about this, and then there's rock rub as well in a big container here. I don't know what else you're gonna find.
This is just basically all the different sizes and widths of tape.
Oh, and the rock tape sold in
big industrial drums.
Oh, got it. So this is one roll.
That's one big long continuous roll.
Yeah.
Clinics will buy that.
Yeah, got it. Okay, and then over here we have the roller, which I'm gonna ask you a little bit more about in a second here. And then what's with all the colors? Like, what's the favorite color? Because I see pink, orange. Wine,
it means
green.
Nothing clinically.
I know it means so it doesn't mean anything clinically. What's the favorite color? Is there one?
Believe it or not, black.
Black
is the number one seller. I don't know why people want black, but people love it.
Got it. And is this?
That's cow.
What's the deal with cow?
It just is.
Oh my God, it's a cow pattern. I got it. See, we get there. We're a little slow. See, this is encouragement to anyone listening. If we can invest in properties and start a business, anyone can do this. So now I get it. It is really a cow pattern. Super cool.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, here, let's set up over here and we'll ask you some questions, Leslie. Hey everyone, so now we are inside with Leslie Trotter. Leslie we've known for, I don't even know how many years.
Almost 6.
It's almost 6 years, for a long time. An incredible lady. She is the chick, am I allowed to say that? The chick who is running Rock Tape in Canada. And we're doing this because we wanted to let you know and share some of the stories of other Rockstar members and what they're doing. Leslie jumped into real estate investing. So before 6 years ago, were you investing in real estate? Nothing.
You know, when I bought my first house, it was a student rental as well as my own house. So I always had a
so you knew about it. But then did we push you over?
Yeah,
we forced you.
Edge.
So yeah, we force people to buy investment properties. That's what we do in our business. So Leslie took the plunge, and then you actually run a totally other business. We'll talk about in a second. But Rock Tape's not your first business. This is another business that you've launched. So real estate investor, another business that you operate. And now this business. So can you describe, for someone who doesn't know Rock Tape, describe Rock Tape and what Rock Tape is about?
Okay. Well, people are probably seeing more and more athletes, professional and otherwise, wearing this sort of stretchy tape. It's called Kinesiology tape. And unlike the tape that we're accustomed to, where you get a football player with a wrapped up ankle, this is very flexible, very stretchy. It allows the athlete to manage an injury and move and do their sport just as if there was no limitations to the movement.
Got it. So you tape it, because we were joking earlier that when I see people wearing this tape at a CrossFit gym, I always think I want more of it on my body because it makes me stronger. But it doesn't actually make you stronger, right? It just makes you feel better.
It actually helps.
It lifts the skin. Does it lift it? Yeah. What's going on underneath the shirt? It lifts the skin up, so
because
more blood
it's stretchy and you put it on with some stretch, it pulls back towards itself. So it actually does have a lifting effect of the skin.
Got it.
It helps that microcirculation. It actually does engorge the tissue a bit better. The best thing to look at is a bruise application. So if you go on the internet and you go, kinesiology tape, bruise application, they show the fingers of the bruise taping, and when you lift it off, you can actually see everywhere the tape was, the bruise has dissipated. Over 48 hours. It's actually quite surprising.
Wow.
It's very.
And can everybody use it, or there's just some people respond better to it than other people?
Yeah, well, the only contraindication to use is some people have an allergy to any adhesive. This is
got it. So if
non-latex.
You have sensitive skin to that, then
skin.
that'd be got it. Yeah. Okay. And then Rock Tape has, so this is the main product, but you have all these other products. And how someone going into business, you're managing inventory. What kind of mindset did you have to get into this business? Were you just like said, I'm going to do it no matter what? Or for someone watching this and thinking, look, investing in real estate's already hard enough. Like we both know investing in real estate's not the easiest thing. You were saying it, you had
It made it look easy.
Yeah,
real estate is all of a sudden very easy.
Is it? That's the perspective that we're looking for. Start a business because real estate investing will make it look easy. And I always think real estate investing is easy because your product is like the house. Your customer lives inside your product. Right. Maintain the house in good shape, and you're likely going to be okay.
Yeah. If I had known everything that was involved with running a business like this, I may have shied away.
Yeah.
I just took the plunge.
So what are the big things? So to someone else listening to that, what are the big things that you've learned? Have you learned anything just about yourself or running a business? Anything that this really stands out that you can share?
I would say the biggest asset I brought and have honed is just being very organized. Mm-hmm. I have to have a schedule of when I do all the fulfillment.
So did you change your time management to pull this business off? Because how did you, running another business, having properties, having a life, how'd you fit this in?
So I just sliced out chunks of my day where I add this in.
Yeah, got it.
So before I was just running over to my clinic, seeing a few patients, having a leisurely lunch. Now I get up at 6, I look at the orders, I respond to customers, I fill things, I troubleshoot, come back at lunch, do the same thing, after dinner do the same thing.
Yeah, got it. And then how about your knowledge of software programs and IT, like computers? Do you
a lot of time with customer service.
So a lot of time, no, but these are all the things no one sees.
I had no idea.
Right? We were just talking earlier how someone in our office was, they have a nephew who said, oh, Tom and Nick must drive Ferraris, and they're kind of living their life on their terms. And we were just talking about how we do live a degree of our life on our terms, but there's a lot of stuff that we need to do every day. Just today, I was putting together furniture in our office. I mean, some stuff just needs to get done, and this is kind of what it takes. So I'm curious, like the number one seller for Rock Tape is the tape?
It's definitely the tape. Yeah.
And then there's other products that go with it?
Yeah, the company has moved in the direction of a mobility line. Rollers are really in these days for athletes, not even athletes, for people rehabilitating.
Myself and my son use rollers all the time.
Yeah. And painful.
Yeah.
Painful to use them, but very effective form of self-therapy. So that, and then there's basically the lacrosse balls. We have some lotion that's like a topical analgesic. Okay. So it does have a full line of products for mobility. So
I want to ask like website and stuff like that, but I got to know, what gave you the confidence to pull this off? A lot of people listening to this might be in a 9-to-5 job that they don't necessarily like, would like to start their own business, maybe doubt themselves secretly a little bit, whether they want to admit it or not really sure if they can do it. What gave you the confidence? Like, is it a track record of things you've done in your life? Finishing school, I don't know. Like, was it a build-up to be able to get that confidence? Or do you just literally throw yourself in and figure, no? So what was it?
Well, and I just had this conversation with someone recently because he's trying to go back to the 9-to-5 gig. And I said, I don't even know what that's like, nor would I ever be involved with it. I came out of school and went right into practice. So I've never worked for anybody. I don't know what that's like.
Why did he say he's going back to the 9-to-5?
That's all he knows.
Oh, got it. So he tried to get out of it?
No, not necessarily. He just is in a lull and needs to go back to the 9-to-5. Yeah. And I'm thinking, man, the best thing you could do would be to find something else and run your own business.
Yeah. So, we agree. And what about your other business? Can you share a little bit about what else you do?
Yeah,
because you're a really smart lady and you know a lot of stuff.
Not necessarily.
Yeah, no, you are.
I'm good at one little slice.
Yeah.
I co-own a sports medicine clinic here in Ancaster, and it's called the Foot, Knee, Back Clinic. And so we basically cater to people with more sports injuries than anything else of the lower limb.
Cool.
But we do see shoulders too.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, I get it. Okay, what about websites for people to go to? Is there a website, any contact information?
It's just rocktapecanada.com.
Yeah, got it, rocktapecanada.com. And any other words of wisdom that you'd like to share? Have we, I know I'm totally putting Leslie on the spot here. So is there anything else you'd like to share about your journey in life so far that you can...
Well, very similar to what we were saying just previously. It just takes that one thing to throw you over the edge. Because it took the first few property purchases to kind of stand back and say, that wasn't hard. Nothing happened. Cool. Nothing bad happened. I didn't have bad experiences. Yeah. So people's prejudices against being a landlord were exposed to me as unnecessary, or it was just common talk, but not
So you were able to do it yourself, get the direct experience, make your own decisions.
And then I thought the same thing with this business. So I can I'll just do it.
Awesome. Leslie, it's awesome to see everything you do. Thanks for doing this.
Tom.
And until we chat again next time, your life, your terms.